Hi everybody, my name is Asia and I'm back with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about it's not worth getting a big butt to the detriment of your health. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I used to be like a super skinny small person, basically. And I didn't really have a butt like that. It wasn't too much going on back there. And people will remind me of that. Oh, why are you wearing them leggings? You don't even got a butt. Why are you wearing that? You don't even got a butt. Oh, your butt's so small, blah blah blah. And I used to go home and cry about it. I used to be so sad, like, oh my gosh, why y'all saying that? Can I just wear some leggings? These leggings are cute, like, let me live. Like, I used to be like 110 pounds, 110, 120 pounds. Okay. And I was like I wanted to be bigger so I could have a bigger butt. And this started in high school. So I started running track like my sophomore year. And I went from like 110 to like 120. Okay. And I started to like get a cute little booty. You know what I'm saying? And people started noticing. Oh, it looked like your butt got bigger. Why, thank you. It did. Like, and I was like, I want it to get even bigger. I want my butt to get even bigger. So, graduate high school, and you go to college, I was still running track on the track club. And I was like, I'm not really getting any bigger. Like, I think by that point in college, it was like in my freshman year or sophomore year, I had only gained like another 10 pounds. I was like 130. And I was like, I think we could take this up a notch. And, not everyone tells you that when you try to get a bigger butt and, you're trying to eat to get there, not everybody got the genetics to where it don't go to your stomach at all. Like, and I was just, at that point, I didn't get a stomach. I didn't get a stomach until I got in like the 160, 170s, 180s. More so like 170s, 180s. That's when I started to get a stomach. And I started to feel really bad about myself and really self-conscious. I was like, well, my butt is the biggest it's ever been. So, like, yay. But then I'm like, all right, this is cute. I want to try to lose the weight now. It's 2025. I have been trying to lose the weight since 2023. I've been trying to lose the weight. And because I was a naturally smaller person that forced myself to get big by eating whatever I could get my hands on, eating junk just to get the calories so I could get bigger, I really jacked up my body to the point where I found that I have hypothyroidism that could turn into Hashimoto's. It basically is Hashimoto's, because, and the reason why And that's the reason why I'm struggling to lose weight, is because of the hypothyroidism. Because your thyroid is what regulates your metabolism, which is how fast your body is burning what you're eating. And I used to be one of those people that could just eat whatever I wanted and I would not gain weight. I could eat whatever I wanted and I would not gain weight. I will be attaching some pictures of how I used to look and how I look now. And it makes me feel like I ruined my body, like I'm stuck like this. Even though I know I'm not, but it's gonna take some time to fix it before I don't have hypothyroidism anymore. And I've seen a lot of doctors about it. I have to take so many supplements now because of it. Like, I probably have like 10 different medicines, or 10 different, I'll say 8 to 10 different supplements that I have to take. Because with the hypothyroidism, it also causes vitamin deficiencies. And I was extremely low in vitamin B12, magnesium. My hormones also are not functioning properly. My estrogen and testosterone is in the toilet. And before people be like, oh, you're a female, you don't need testosterone. Yes, you do. Everybody has the same estrogen and testosterone. Okay, whether you're male or female, you have testosterone and estrogen. However, if you're a female, you're supposed to have more estrogen than you do testosterone. And if you're a guy, you're supposed to have more testosterone than you do estrogen. But you have both, and you need both, and they play a vital role in your health. Okay, like, they also contribute to regulating your metabolism and building muscle, which was my main goal. Like, I started lifting weights, and I wanted to get the biggest muscles and be really ripped, like Serena Williams. So, I thought the way to do that was just, eating whatever I got my hands on so I could get bigger. And that is absolutely not the right way to go about it. If you are a small person and you're like, oh, I want to put on weight, do not do it that way. Do not do it that way. You will highly regret it. You will jack your health up. And you'll be wondering, what the fuck just happened? Like, you do not take it from me. You do not want to do that to yourself, okay? I have no idea how long it's going to take me to get my health back. Get my levels back to normal. So that way, like, the weight should just fall off effortlessly. Like, I was someone that it was hard for me to gain weight, not lose weight. Once I get my stuff in order, like, the weight should just fall off. Once my health gets back to where it should be, it should just fall off. And honestly, we need to stop making people feel bad for how they're built. Like, some people, they're just meant to be smaller people, and that's okay. And some people are meant to be like bigger people, and that's okay too. We need to stop making fun of people for how they look and how they built. Like, just because you have a bigger butt does not make you a better person, or just because you have a smaller butt doesn't make you a bad person. And I really started to feel like that. Like, I started to feel extremely self-conscious, and I hated myself. And I hate myself now. Because now I feel like I lift weights, and I feel like I don't even look like I lift weights. Because of the fat that's on top. That I'm struggling to get rid of. Like I can deadlift 300 pounds. I can squat 225. And I feel like I don't even look like it. Like I can bench press 135. I feel like I don't even look like I go to the gym. Which is more what I wanted than anything over a bigger butt. Like, I'd rather have abs. And not have this fat underneath my chin. That did not used to be there. I did not used to have fat underneath my chin. I mean, it's going down. It was a little more pronounced. But I feel like my whole face changed. Like, gaining and losing weight can really make your face change. I don't know. I'm gonna put a picture up of myself, and y'all tell me if my face changed, or if I'm just tripping. Maybe it did. I feel like it did. And we just need to love ourselves. You know, so that way we can put ourselves in the best situation and we can have the best health possible. And everything, like, a big butt is not worth everything. Okay, like, yeah, I got a big butt and I got health issues. Where does that leave me? Nowhere good. Nowhere positive. Like you think, oh, you know, maybe I could be a model because I have a big butt. Like, that sounds so shallow. Oh my gosh. Ladies, love yourself. Or the shit can get ugly. Like Megan Thee Stallion said. I just realized I forgot to mention my weight journey. So I started with saying that I used to be like 110, 120 in high school. I was 110, and then I started running track. I got to 120. And then I went to college. Kept running track with the track club. Got to 130. Actually, no, I think I was still 120 while I was running track in college. My freshman year, I did not gain any weight when I first went to college. And I was like, I want to gain muscle, so I'm gonna start running track. And I'm gonna do weightlifting full time. So I stopped running track, and then I started lifting weights. I started taking creatine off the recommendation of this guy who I was friends with that used to go to the gym. He said, you should start taking creatine. I said, okay. I started taking creatine. I got to 130, and I started running track. And then, you know, I kept taking creatine up until the pandemic in 2020. And in 2020, beginning of 2020, I got up to 150. But I was trying to get to 155, and I just could not. And I was just stuffing my face with as much food as I possibly could. Now, mind you, when I lived on campus, I had to walk everywhere to get wherever I wanted to go. Walked everywhere, to the gym, to class, to get food. I walked everywhere. I did not take the shuttle for nothing. I walked everywhere. Okay, so then pandemic happened, all the gyms shut down, couldn't lift weights no more. So I stopped taking creatine. I lost all the weight, got all the way back down to 120. And a matter of a few months, I lost 30 pounds. And all I did was stop working out and stop taking the creatine. And I guess, like, it decreased my appetite. So, yeah, so the pandemic happened in like January. It started in like January, February. So then I would say by, I stopped taking the creatine and working out in like January, February. And then I lost all that weight by May, June. Maybe even April. Honestly, I think it was April. And so like 3-4 months to lose 30 pounds. Like, when my body works, it's working like it works. Like, I am meant to be a smaller person. Like, I'm not meant to be a bigger person. And my metabolism was fast, and my body was functioning as it should. So I lost the weight very easily without even thinking about it too much. And I still pretty much ate what I want, but my appetite just went down significantly. So I think I started working out. The gym started to open back up in like October. Yeah, because in August I moved back on campus to an off-campus apartment in August, and then I started going back to the gym in October. And by January, I was back to being 150. And I started taking creatine again. I was back to being 150 by January. By my birthday, January 21st. Then I was like, oh, okay, let me try to get to 155, 160. Finally got to 155, 160. I'll say by March, April. I was like, oh, okay, I look good like this. Okay, period. Let me see if I can get bigger. Got to 170. Actually, no. I didn't even try to get bigger after I got to the 160s. Now that I think about it, I was not trying to get bigger at that point. Once I reached 160, 165, I was happy with that. I was not trying to get bigger. What happened is I kept getting sick. My immune system was low, and I kept getting sick, and I had to stop working out. I had to, I would start working out and stop, because I would get sick. And I got COVID. I didn't get COVID at all when COVID first started. And I had went on a trip. I went to Houston, did not get sick at all during that time. Was all up in the airports, did not get sick. But then that following year, 2022, it's just like a timeline from 2020 to 2022. So I was like 165 for like a cool year and a half. And I was cool with that. I like that. I liked how I looked at that weight. I wasn't trying to get no bigger. I mean, I was trying to cut down a little bit so you could really see the muscle, because you could see the muscle. Like, I was trying to like really have it be seen. I was trying to get like cut to like 155 maybe. And so in 2022, I like kept getting sick. I kept getting sick. Had to stop working out. I switched my birth control, which is another mistake, to the one that goes in your arm, the Nexplanon. That, in combination with keep getting sick, made me blow up so fast, it was not even funny. By the end of 2022, I was in like the 170s. And then by January, I was in the 180s. Okay. Then by the end of January, I was almost 200 pounds. And the weight just creeped up on me. And I had no idea. I was like, what the fuck? My goddamn stomach is hanging over. What? I didn't even have a stomach. I used to wear crop tops and stuff all the time. And I'm like, oh, I can't wear these no more. Oh my God, my stomach is hanging over. What has happened? It was I was just like, wow. Okay, so don't be messing with that birth control that goes in your arm. Okay. It can really make you gain a lot of weight. And then on top of that, I repeatedly kept getting sick. My immune system was low. And ever since then, so I lost the weight from when I was almost 200 pounds. Now I'm like 178. But like my body keeps going back and forth. It will go back and forth between like 185 and 175. Now it's going back and forth between 180 and 175. And I'm really trying to get to 170. That way I can get to 165. I don't know how long that's going to take. You know, if my body was working as it should, the weight would just fall off. And like, when I had my job as a caregiver last year, I was walking everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but I would walk me and my client, we would walk every single day. For like an hours at a time, we was walking, and the weight was not coming off at all. But like I had got off of the Nexplanon. I got the Nexplanon taken out of my arm. That same week I got the Nexplanon out of my arm, I lost 6 pounds in a week after getting that taken out of my arm. But then I got on a different birth control that messed me up, and I just gained the weight back. And I got off of that birth control like back in December of last year. December of 2024, I got off of it and got on a different birth control. So hopefully that one will not have those same negative side effects and allow my testosterone and estrogen to replenish itself and allow my thyroid to function as it should, and not have hypothyroidism anymore, and not have my body losing nutrients. You know, so that way I can have a normal level of vitamin B12, magnesium, vitamin D, so my thyroid can function as it should. Ladies, please make sure you're taking care of yourself, and birth control is no joke. Make sure you do your research and choose a birth control that's appropriate for you. I suggest no one get on Nexplanon unless you're trying to F yourself up.